All right, what we're looking at here, we're looking at a 1934 Ford. Now, this is a fiberglass kit car. It really doesn't matter what kit car it is, but this little video set that I'm going to show you pretty much pertains to all vintage and classic body style vehicles, such as the one behind me. And what we're going to do today, we're going to go ahead and jazz up our car by adding some running board floor mats and some nice accent trim that's really going to set it off and make it look nice.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So if you look at this 34 Ford car that we just got done painting here, this is once again a fiberglass kit car, and we're still in the process of putting it together. But the next step that we got to do to this vehicle, if you look right here on the running board, there's two ways that you can do this. Now, if you're looking for the nice clean street rod look, you would go ahead and leave those red, and it would give it that nice swoop look. But if you want to go with the classy look and actually use the running boards, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a running board mat. And that's going to not just give it the classy look, but it's going to give it that vintage classic look. And it's going to really set it off and make it look nice. So what we're going to do today is my friend Pete's going to show you a little trick of how to make your vintage classic 30s street rod vintage classic fucking car, I might say, update it, Y2K it, and turn it into a very, very nice upgraded Y2K vehicle. Right, there you go. All right, today we got loser guy Tony Baloney, weekly loser with us. What's going on today, bud? What kind of fraudulent acts going on out there in the world right now?
Oh, it's occurring every few seconds,
Is
Pete.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing you can do about it.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Anything, any kind of gossip or any kind of anything that you want to tell us that might be going on in your world today?
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. So basically, you're like the rest of the world. You get up, you take your morning shit, you shave, you go to work, you go home, go to sleep, and do it all over again. Thank you very much, loser guy Tony. Let's get back to what we're doing here. Do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, we're going to put the rubber on the running boards.
Okay, basically that's a good, easy, hillbilly, redneck style explanation. Rubber on the running boards. Yes. Right. Thank you.
Well, it's my first time.
There you go. It's your first time. It's everybody else's first time. And it's the first time that you are going to learn how not to stick it up in your ass.
We're going to learn
right
together,
way.
the viewer
No,
and
I'm
me.
not. No, okay, the viewer and you. There you go.
The viewer and me are going to
Okay,
learn together.
thank you.
Yeah.
So to do the job that we need to do, it's very simple and easy. What we have here, we got is a 1-quart can of contact cement. We got 2 Phillips screwdrivers right here. We got the screws that we're going to use. Now, these are stainless steel screws. You want to make sure that you use stainless steel screws doing this due to the fact that you don't want any rust or any type of corrosion to start on your vehicle. We also have a magic marker. That's a very important angle. We got the drill with the 1/8-inch drill bit. And, of course, we got the rubber mat. We got 10 feet of rubber mat. You can see that it was $5 a yard, which is a little bit fucking ridiculous. Now, the rubber mat that you might buy and purchase for this, I got this at the local hardware store. This is actually tread, what do they call that? Tread mat or stair tread or...
Well, it's for put it across the carpet so you don't have a
and
carpet pad.
well, it's also, this is a little bit heavier duty than that.
Well, but it'll work for that.
Right, it could work for that. This is the industrial used stair tread or whatever they use to put on stairs, okay?
Treadmills.
Now, if you can get that out of the trash there, I appreciate it, that other roll.
The other roll?
Okay, because we usually use this style, but they discontinued it, and I want to show you the difference in pattern. If you look right here, you can see this is a tighter pattern, and I actually like this pattern better, but the supplier has discontinued that, and I don't know where to buy it anymore, so we had to go with this pattern. So if you're looking to do this and you need to buy the material to do that, look at your local hardware store to purchase this. It's a very common thing, and you can buy it in by the foot, per foot. So go ahead and measure out your, why am I saying all this? Wait until we're ready to get to the fucking angle of doing it all, and then we'll get to that. And then we did purchase one more item, and what this is called right here, if Tony the Loser Weekly fuck off guy could come over here and grab one of those, please. Thank you. Okay, and what is the name of that? Can you read that to us, please?
1-inch oval carpet trim.
Okay, so we have a carpet trim. Now this is 1-inch oval. Now just because it says oval doesn't mean that it's actually a real oval. It's basically a very, very slight contour of a curve. But this is the stuff that they use to what?
To cover the edge of the carpet. So
it's an edge carpet cover, and it separates the hard floor from the soft floor. So this is made out of a product called aluminum. You can see that it's already got pre-drilled holes in it, and this is an item that you can purchase anywhere. Let's see, what is this, 6 feet long? Is that a 6-footer?
Sure is.
Okay, so we got 5 6-foot strips, and it's going to take at least 5 of those to trim out our running board once we put the running board mat on. But once again, we're not even at that stage yet, and I'm pretty much jumping the fucking gun here. So let's move on, and then when we get to that stage, then you'll know what the aluminum trim is for. If you look at our running board area right here, you can see that it's a nice shiny red, but we don't want that, and neither does the owner. The owner wants a running board mat on this. Now, you can purchase a running board mat from Aspen suppliers. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it's outrageously priced, and my friend Pete's going to show you how to save money and also show you how to jazz your car up all at the same time. So to start our process, what you're going to want to do is get some paper such as this. All right, now this is a pattern that I have used. I built a lot of these kit cars, and this is a pattern that I cut out because what the situation is when you make your pattern, okay, this is not a square line on this edge here. It's kind of a contour of a line, and when you look at it, if you look now, you can see that even this line right here is not straight. So to do this properly, you want to make a pattern just like you see right here. And you can see how I cut that out. And I keep this pattern. I've had this pattern for many years. And then if you notice, I made the pattern where it folds over to the side. And I also wrote on it car side. And if I flip it over, this would be the right-hand side. So this is a double pattern because whatever's on the left side will be on the right side. So what we want to do after you cut your pattern out, you're going to go ahead and open your floor mat. Just like so. Now if you notice, I have the floor mat upside down. That means it's backwards. So in reality, for me to have this would be the top, this would be the bottom. So I would flip this over just like that. And then I'm going to line up the square corners here because we know that this is a flat edge, this is our curved edge. So we're going to go ahead and line that up. And then if Tony can give me the magic marker, we'll go ahead and magic mark that so we can cut it out. And then of course we're going to get the bottom right here. And then when you remove that, you're going to be able to see a faint line. You can't see it in the camera, but I can see it because it is a different color black. Thank you very much. Take your knife, and then you want to go ahead and cut your floor mat out. I can't see with your shadow there, Tony. Please. I was trying to tell everybody that this is a Give me the tape. I can't even see this line. This material's different.
Tape?
Yeah, I need some tape. Okay. And if you run into the problem like my friend Pete is, where you can't see it, always rely on your tape. Your tape is your friend when it comes to making a line. So I'm going to go ahead and find my line just like this. And you know what? Before I cut that out, Tony, I think I'm going to go ahead and lay my paper on it to double check the measurement. Because this stuff was $5 a yard. I mean, $5 a foot.
Yeah, the third store we went to.
Yeah. So let's lay it back down on here to double check it. And I see that that is what we need. It doesn't matter if it's a little longer on this side as long as you got this curve right. And that looks like it to me. So what we'll do is put our pattern there. Now remember, I put the pattern upside down because I'm measuring from the back side. When we do the right side, of course, I'll flip the paper over and use the other side because that way it will be in the right position to use. And then once we got it cut where we want it, of course we're going to test fit it on our running board, just like so. We'll go ahead and remove this tape off of here. They use the fucking cheapest fucking tape over there, dude. It's like the cheapest, the cheap tape is the worst tape because it never comes off. Take a fucking screwdriver to it to get the shit off of there. Have you ever noticed that about tape?
Yes, I have.
The cheaper the tape is, the harder it is to get off the fucking...
Usually thinner.
And then we're going to set it in here, and we're going to test out the fit. And it looks like it's going to work out well.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.